Hello everyone, Asalamualaykum, welcome back. I hope you're all doing very well. Today's recipe is going to be a beautiful and tasty chocolate cake made at home. Please continue watching. The first instruction you have to do is butter 3 9-inch cake rounds, and then you have to dust it with some cocoa powder, and then you have to tap out the excess. I'm going to be adding roughly 1 cup of cocoa powder. Make sure the cocoa powder has evenly spreaded around the whole tin. In a bowl, I'm going to begin by adding in 3 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm now adding in 2 cups of granulated sugar. And I'm going to be adding 1 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. I'm adding in 1 tablespoon of baking soda and 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. I'll also be adding in 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm now going to be giving this a good mix with the whisk. It's now time to adding the wet ingredients, so I'm going to begin by adding in 4 large eggs. I'm now adding 1.5 cups of buttermilk. And now I'm adding in 1 cup of warm water, 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. It's now time to mix in all the ingredients with a whisk, and then I'm going to be mixing this all with an electrical whisk if you do have one at home. After mixing with the electrical whisk, I'm going to be using a spatula to just make sure that there are no big bits, and I'm going to give that a good stir. I'm now going to be giving this another good mix with the electrical whisk. And finally, I'm going to be adding in 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Again, I'm going to be giving this a good final mix. My batter is now beautifully ready. I'm now going to divide the batter among 3 pans. So I found that it took just over 3 cups of the batter to divide it evenly. I'm going to pop that into the oven and bake that for about 30 to 35 minutes until the cake meets the toothpick test. I'm now going to cool the cakes on a wire rack for about 15 minutes, and then I'm going to turn out the cakes onto the racks and allow it to cool completely. In a large bowl, I'm going to begin by adding in 8 ounces of cream cheese. And then I'm going to be adding in 1.5 cups of butter. Using an electrical whisk, I'm going to beat together the butter and cream cheese until it becomes nice and fluffy. I'm now going to be adding in roughly about 1.5 cups of cocoa powder. I'm then going to give this a good mix. I'm going to be adding in some milk. You should add milk as necessary to make a spreadable consistency, and the frosting should be very thick. I'm now going to be adding in about 4 cups of icing sugar. And I'll be adding in 3 teaspoons of vanilla extract. I'm going to give this another good mix. My chocolate cream cheese buttercream frosting is now all ready, and the texture should look very similar to this. I'm going to begin by spreading the chocolate cream cheese buttercream frosting on top of each layer. And I'm going to be evenly spreading that around the whole entire cake. My chocolate cake is now all ready. It's got the most beautiful moist chocolatey perfection, and this is one of the best chocolate cakes that I've made, and I'm so happy that I got to share this recipe with you all. I'm going to also leave in all the ingredients that I used in the description box for you all below, so that it makes it easy to view and you can also try this at home. So this is the final look. I've also cut a piece of the cake out so you can see that I've created 3 beautiful layers of the cake. And thank you everyone for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and stay connected with the channel. We're hoping to bring you out some very amazing content, especially desserts, so that you all can enjoy watching, and you can also try making it at home.